So I've owned a lot of different shoes over the years, and this is one that I've never owned before. I'm finally able to get it in my collection. I'm excited to open this one up with you guys. So let's go ahead and get into it. Welcome back to the channel. What's up with you guys? How you doing? How you been? If you did not know by now, my name is DJ and this is The DNA Show. Now, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, man. Join the family. We growing oh so quickly. If you're new to the family, drop a comment down below so I can leave you a warm welcome. And if you old, just drop a like on the video because you already know that helps the algorithm oh so much. So let's go ahead and get into the video. First off, you guys already know what it is by seeing the title, seeing the sole, all those different things. You understand that this is an Air Jordan 1. The question is, what Jordan 1 is it? Some of you might know from the thumbnail, others may not. But let's just go ahead and open up this box because I'm ready to just get into it. Starting with the box, you have a newer era Air Jordan 1 box, all black with the red hits like you have seen over the past years, all around like normal. Taking off the lid, we have a white paper, and now, whew, we have the shoe. So for those that do not know, this is the Air Jordan 1 Black Metallic Gold, also known as the Jordan Brand Classic. As you guys that do know, and if you don't, I'm just gonna give you guys a quick little back history. That way people have an understanding of the shoe. This shoe in particular was slated as the Jordan Brand Classic because during that time, he was going with the black and gold theme, which he normally does over the years. But in that era, as you've seen from the uniforms here, you had the black and the gold, and then the red and the gold. The different sneakers that they had that were dropping around that time, that was like the 28s or something like that, I think, around that era. And from there, you've seen shoes like this that will leak out, that would be a Jordan Retro, like a number. Sometimes they do different numbers, but this one in particular was one that a lot of people went after. But a lot of people didn't really know where the shoe was coming out. They didn't even know that the shoe came out in the first place. A lot of people just had that gray area, and then after the shoe had came out, people were like,
yo, what's up with that? Like, when did those drop? Where did they release? Why is the price so high?
All these questions. So I remember in that time, I was still in college. I wasn't even truly paying that much attention to shoes each and every week because I had to worry about school and football and running my business and everything like that. And this shoe right here in particular slipped through the cracks for me. So I didn't even really see them until after they had came out, and the price was like $1,000 at the time. I'm like, what is this and why did I not know about it? So after I had looked up and seen what was going on, the event was out in New York, and then they dropped them at a store in New York called Extra Butter. So they had a limited supply there, and then I think they did like a raffle system or something like that there. I heard that they were at multiple House of Hoops on the East Coast, also different stores in Chicago, Miami, mainly a lot of stuff on the East Coast. I'm not exactly sure what was happening on the West Coast, where they came out. If you know where these came out on the West Coast, drop a comment down below in the comment section. Also, what I have heard from a lot of people is there are under 1,000 pairs of these shoes made. Me personally, I came across 2 different pairs over the past, like, what, 7 years now, and they were both samples. So I had seen those ones, but I just wanted to get the regular GR, limited release, whatever version that was, because I knew I could spend a little bit less money than what the sample price was going for, yet at the same time, these were still hitting for a lot of money. For me, I was like, okay, how can I get these shoes? And I just waited, I waited, and then I finally ended up coming across them over this past year. I hit up my boy and I was like, yo, I need those. Ended up coming through, I got the shoes, and now I'm a happy camper. I had to wait 7 years to get this shoe, but I finally got the shoe. If I would have bought it then or now, I still would have had the shoe. So for me, I'm not really tripping. It's still in great condition. So now that you've heard a little bit about the shoe and how I ended up getting it and all those different things, the next question is,
what does this shoe look like? What does it compare to?
All those different things. You know I gotta answer those questions. So I will be comparing them against the gold toe ones and then a random, I know it's random, but the Oregon Duck Foamposite, because it's got that speckle bottom similar to the bottom on here. We'll get into that a little bit later in the video. First things first, I would say this shoe inspiration came heavily from the 2003 Air Jordan 1 3/4 black and gold, the patent leather pack. You guys remember that pack? So obviously you can see the color blocking is kind of similar. They changed the bottom half, and then they made this into like an OG high. This was 2013. So back in that time, that was when they first were starting to integrate the OG high styles, and people were starting to get back used to getting OG highs, because we remember for a long period of time there weren't too many retros as an OG high. There was a lot of stuff coming out at the 3/4. So other shoes that this shoe may resemble that you guys may have in your own personal collections could be the Air Jordan Legacy 312. I personally consider those a fail because I'm like, y'all just disrespected that shoe. That's a whole nother topic. We'll get on to something else. You could also say that the inspiration from this model created the Complex Con Top 3 Air Jordan 1 or the Gold Toe Air Jordan 1, both with the black and gold and white patent leather. And then we also had a recently, similar to the Chicago style color blocking, the black with the white and then the gold hits on the 3/4 Air Jordan 1 that released last year in 2019. Again, that was a shoe that I think was pretty dope, pretty affordable. Not personally for me, but I think a lot lot of people would like that sneaker, and it does hit well for somebody's collection for an everyday rotation piece. So let's go ahead and start breaking down the shoe. On the outsole, you have a semi-translucent gold outsole right here with gold speckles all throughout that. And that's something that I wanted to compare to the Oregon Duck Foamposite, just because I seen that it had the same type of style with the confetti style in it. And I think that's a dope hit on both of those sneakers. And that's the only thing that I think these really resemble to. There's not too many Air Jordan 1s with the translucent sole. Now, don't get me wrong, there are pairs. I understand that there are pairs, so don't try to go crazy in the comment section. But I would say when it comes to nostalgic colorways and colorways that are OG color blocking, something that may be simple like this with a simple color blocking style, they don't typically do a translucent sole on those pairs if you think about the original OG colorways. Taking our way up to the midsole, we have an all white midsole with a dope gold accent stitch all around that, looking very clean. And then the upper, it's self-explanatory. You have an all black upper, completely patent leather, and then you have a gold Air Jordan Wings logo with a gold swoosh on both sides of the foot. You got your gold Nike Air branding here on the tongue, and then just simple, clean, all black, everything murdered out, fresh. This shoe right here is so fresh. I love it because it's so simple, it's so clean. This is a model that even if it wasn't worth nothing, I need these in my collection. If they weren't worth as much, I would have had them immediately, but because they were worth so much, I had to take a little bit of time so that way I could find them for a really good deal. So I wanted to put these side by side to the All-Star Release Air Jordan 1 Gold Toe, and then you have here the black metallic gold one. These come with black laces and then gold laces as well. These come with black laces and white laces. Obviously, as you can see the difference between the color blocking, but I think that a lot of the inspiration came from this side. This is more of the bread style with the toe style color blocking, and this is just more kind of like the metallic style that you have seen. Very simple, one main colorway and then a different color swoosh or the collar around it. But this collar right here is actually all black, not with the gold. So as you can see, this is slightly different color blocking style because normally you have something here on the back to go with the swoosh as well, but this is just all murdered out black. And this is something I really love about this shoe because again, it's so simple, it's so clean. So now comes my next question, the Gold Toe 1. I love this shoe. I think this model is dope. This one is amazing as well. I have a very hard time picking which one I like the most, so I'm gonna let you guys do that deciding. So go ahead and drop a comment down below. What is your favorite Air Jordan 1 with the black and gold patent leather style to it? Which one is your favorite one out of the, what, 5 or 6 colorways that I named for you guys? Let me know what you guys think down below. But I think between these two, I would have to say one of these is gonna take second place because I know the 03 pair is definitely gonna take first place for me. But I don't know, I'm having a really hard time picking. So let me know what y'all think down below. So next thing that I did is I went to Instagram like I always do. If you haven't, go ahead and follow me on IG. I like to post the behind the scenes stuff, different polls, and see results to see what you guys are thinking as well. That way I can share them here in the video. But basically what I asked the people is, do you think this shoe is fire or do you think this shoe is trash? Me, you already know, I think it's fire. But let's see what the people say. 78% says fire, 22% says trash. And it's actually kind of funny because I got a lot of different messages from people asking like,
what is that shoe?
People had never seen it before, or some people are like,
yo, if you know, you know.
You know, when they get that little smirk on there, like,
I know about that.
It was just kind of cool to interact with people seeing that, and then obviously being able to finally get the shoe. Again, I'm just happy to finally have these in my collection after all these years. With all that being said, I think that's pretty much gonna do it. I think it's gonna wrap it up. This right here is a great pickup, definitely a dope top 5, type 10 type of Air Jordan 1 piece that would go on my collection. Where would you rank these with all the dope colorways that have dropped over the years? Do you want to have this in your collection? Do you not even care about it? Do you think it's overpriced? Do you think it should be worth more? Let me know what you think about the shoe down below. I know they're not really on topic for anything, but as I always get new pickups, I always like to tell you guys the stories about how I got them, a little bit about the shoe, what it means to me, all those different things like that. I hope this was helpful for you guys to understand a little bit more about the shoe, because a lot of people did have questions like,
where did those come out? When did those come out? Why are they worth so much?
Hopefully that just clears that air for you guys so you guys have a better understanding. But with that being said, my name is DJ. It's time to go. I guess, oh yeah, I forgot to say it. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. All right, y'all, now I'm going. Peace. If you guys made it this far, you guys are some real ones, man. Shout out to y'all. Don't forget to drop a comment and let me know you guys made it this far. Say gold member in the comment section so I know you guys made it this far in the video. Also, don't forget to click on that link at the top of the comment section. I have that pinned for you guys. That will lead you over to the page where you guys can get signed up to win different gear and win free merch from me. Also, I got some new stuff coming for you guys, so stay tuned for that. Don't forget to sign up. I'm gonna see y'all. I already said that. I'm gone.